What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to a video where I think you need to take a brief moment to prepare yourself for what you're about to see. You are going to see some Little Cup action submitted by Aqua, aka Ty, a regular at this point on the channel, who always brings extreme spice. Arcanine runs extreme speed, Ty, aka Aqua, runs extreme spice, and we have a Igglybuff, Bidoof, Vulpix team, Shadow Vulpix, getting ready to take the field. And yeah, I'm not gonna make any excuses for editor Chris, but the submission included the IVs of the Igglybuff and the Vulpix, and you may have not known, but Bidoof has such incredible power that its IVs are incalculable, and that's why we have infinite IVs on the Bidoof. It's not because Ty forgot to send me the IVs, it's because it has infinite IVs. And what is going on, Ty? Screenshotting the Bidoof against the Seal? Is that dominant of a matchup with Grassnot? I guess it is. It just completely walls it. And tackle Bidoof going for the crunch. Look how tiny this little pipsqueak is. And look how much work it's putting in. Takes out the Seal, gets a shield back. And here comes Igglybuff with that fairy typing, gonna resist these Dragon Breaths. Igglybuff quite bulky in the Little Cup. It's XL, I believe. It's powered up quite a ways. In comes Vulpix, just going to melt the Bronzor. Nobody likes Bronzor in this cup. It's just too dang bulky. Boom! And Vulpix able to close out. Dude, Bronzor is just kind of busted. I feel like they should ban it, to be honest. It's so bulky, it just beats things that it shouldn't beat. But Vulpix with Ember gonna shred this thing. You do see that confusion damage, though, is like outpacing the Ember damage. Weather Ball coming through. Grabs a shield. Like, I don't even know if Vulpix can get to 3 Weather Balls here. I guess we'll see. Shields the size shot. Nice timing here from Ty. I think Vulpix gets confusion down here. Let's see. Oh, catches on Igglybuff. Very nice. Igglybuff gonna absorb this quite well. Did a little bit more than I thought, actually. Gets the feint attack down. Comes out with this energy. Wild Charge is not gonna be pleasant. Especially for a Seal. Igglybuff, floating in the air, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee with the Wild Charge. Stunky gonna bite down, but Bidoof should be able to hopefully gets to a move here. Yeah. Going for the Grassnot BM. Ty, what did Stunky do to you? Going for the Grassnot BM. And Bidoof just staring into the soul of the skunk. Wow. What a game. Aqua has turned to the dark side with the Grassnot BM. Amazing lead here. They swap in Seal. And this is where this Grassnot Bidoof is shining, dude. This is where it's shining. Resists everything, including the licks. And will a Seal respect it with a shield here? As I'm sure a lot... Oh my gosh, Lens of Grassnot. As I'm sure a lot of you guys know, there was that Bidoof event a while back where it had access to a lot of moves you could put on it. And here we go. This Bidoof throwing the crunch here. And I don't want to spoil it, but Ty did say at some point he's going to switch out the Bidoof for another double legacy Bidoof. And that will be exciting. Igglybuff versus Wooper. Body Slam being such a cheap move, so efficient. Going to get to these Body Slams pretty quickly. That looked like CMP. Wooper is so fast with Mudshot Body Slam. Body Slam does some big damage. Will we see a shield? We will not, because I don't think you could farm down in time. So I think that's the right call. Gonna probably have to shield a Mud Bomb here. And then put it all on the Vulpix Oh, wait a sec. Oh, it was a body slam. Oh my gosh. Night Slash should not KO from here. Should live. And those embers, dude. Poor little Sandshrew. I know Trainer Tips' favorite Pokemon is Sandshrew, right? Trainer Tips probably couldn't even watch that, seeing that Sandshrew takes so much damage. Vulpix Mirror, if it's quick attack, this is kind of bad. Oh, they both swap, so maybe they're both Ember? And here's the new Bidoof, and Editor Chris, boom, supplied the new graphic with the new Bidoof. Still infinite IVs, of course, because Bidoof is too powerful. Shadow Ball coming through. Bop, I guess didn't want to debuff himself, which makes sense. Should be able to tank this, farm down, you come out with a move. Come out with a move, maybe you just superpower right away. Oh, good thing he didn't. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to me. Well, I mean, sometimes I feel like I give good advice, but in this scenario, it's a good thing he didn't listen. And we're going to see Igglybuff go for the slam. You kind of need to keep Igglybuff non-debuffed, I think, to handle that Drifloon, because the, well, I guess Vulpix does fine, but Igglybuff just walls this thing. Icy Wind, not doing too much. He wants to close it out with the Igglybuff. Let's go. Wild Charge. Oh no. He's trolling. Forcing them to throw on the Bidoof. Let's go. Wild Charge. No bubbles. Igglybuff going to take out the Drifloon. What a dominant matchup for Igglybuff that is. Next battle. Here we go. Don Shake. Will the BMs come back to bite Aqua? Or will he continue to BM? We got the Ember Mirror match. CMP loses it. I think probably lives, but maybe not by much. Yeah. Barely hangs on. Gonna see the body slam come through. Hard swap into Bidoof. Oh my gosh. I just realized there is literally going to be a mob in the comment section attacking me because I've been saying that Bidoof walls Seal and it doesn't have the sub-water typing. So it actually doesn't wall Seal. It takes neutral from the water and ice moves. It just walls the lick damage. There's going to be so many angry commenters. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but I bet like at least 7 are going to comment on that. But let's not dwell on it, because Igglybuff is not dwelling on anything. Igglybuff is going for the farm down. You have to shield, but you got all this energy for whatever is in the back, and it's a pure electric type. Blitzel. Oh my gosh. And Igglybuff hangs on to get to double body slam. Let's go, dude. Igglybuff singing a little song. Singing a lullaby like Jigglypuff. Great lead here into the Bronzor. They swap into Chinchou. Bit of a core breaker here. This is just a Bubble Beam, but gonna shield it anyway. Would be super effective damage. So does some damage and then goes Igglybuff. Throws the body slam. I like this. The thing is, Thunderbolt's gonna hurt quite a bit. Oh, they let it go. That makes things a little simpler. In comes Bronzor. This is not great for Bronzor, but you see those confusions are really chunking. And Bronzor just has such a high stat product, dude. Such a high stat product. Like, based off of moves, you'd think this is a good matchup for Igglybuff, but Bronzor is just like, nah, I'm too much of a beast. Vulpix, though, boom, gets the final shield. I think you kind of have to preserve this, yeah, because Bidoof is going to have a tough time against Bronzor. They swap. Doesn't have the Grass Knot anymore. But so long as you don't give the Bronzor too much of a farm, should be okay. I think got the CMP. This might end up being perfect. Actually, slight undercharge. Ooh, this is going to be close because needs 4 embers. Oh, it doesn't KO. Wait. Oh, no. Wooper's going to get to a Mud Bomb. Are they running Mud Bomb, though? Do they have 2 moves? I know I don't on my team. It's just a Body Slam. Is the Weather Ball enough? That looked like a CMP tie as well. Weather Ball. Not quite enough. And Bronzor, too much of a beast. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Caffeine Bot is the next opponent. Speaking of caffeine, I've been trying to limit my caffeine lately. I go through these phases where I'm like, I usually have a cup of coffee in the morning, and then I might like have another one or a third later in the afternoon, and then if I'm like gonna go work out, I might have like a Monster, like 0-calorie energy drink. And then I'm like, maybe I should cut it out. And then I'll go 2 days without caffeine. And it's like tough. Anyway, that's so random. You guys don't care about that. Because Igglybuff is going to shield the Aqua Tail and try and get to this Wild Charge. Is it going to get there? It is. And this is going to knock out the Seal. Boom. Seal doesn't know what hit him. Preserves the Igglybuff later for a potential like swap maybe. Kind of has to shield the Vulpix, otherwise Bidoof is going to struggle against Why Not. Throws the Weather Ball on, no, not CMP. Weather Ball, boom. Puts Why Not quite low. Why Not does get there, but this is okay because you still have your fully healthy Bidoof in the back. And you still have Igglybuff as a catch opportunity if necessary. It is the Bronzor. Probably going to have to catch to win this game. Shadow Ball should pull up the switch timer. Is there any way Aqua can make the catch? No, Bronzor throws right away. Nice call by the opponent. Payback. Oh, man. There's no way Bidoof gets there, does he? I don't think this is enough, though. Bronzor too tanky. Superpower, not enough. It was a good effort. Good effort against the evil Bronzor. Bronzor would totally be the Pokemon a villain would use if there was like a villainous gym leader in the Pokemon Go Battle League. Safe swap the Igglybuff into Ducklet. Could be a potential Brave Bird gets baited with a Bubble Beam. That's tough. This is looking pretty rough this game, but is there any way he can overcome it? Going for the Body Slam here against Why Not. Gets a shield. Wow. I don't know if Igglybuff has like a dark move, like a Crunch or something, so maybe this opponent knows something I don't. Maybe they were just worried of, they didn't know what the Igglybuff was running. They're just worried about something. Wild Charge going to land, but Why Not has a ton of energy here. We come in with Bidoof to soak the energy. Mirko. Oh, and then the swap into Vulpix. Ooh, they get to another. That's tough. If it's Bronzor in the back, I don't see a way out of this, because now you're switch locked against the Duck. And the Mighty Duck. Gonna build up some energy. Body Slam will do quite a bit of neutral damage. Body Slam. Boom. But this is kind of brutal. Lets it go. Puts it all on Bidoof. I just don't see a way out of this. There's probably a Bronzor in the back. It's a Seal. Now I do see a way out of this. Going for the Grass Knot. Oh, we got the Grass Knot Bidoof back. Reclaiming his spot. I didn't even realize. Quick. Editor Chris. Boom. Grass Knot. Icy Wind. Does Duck doesn't get to a move, dude. What a game. What a game. Grass Knot Bidoof coming in clutch. Igglybuff into Dratini. Great lead. Gonna resist the Dragon Breath. Look at this, man. Well, I guess Dragon Breath is still kind of chunking, despite being double resisted. It's not doing that much less than the feint attacks. Go for the Body Slam here. This should knock out from this range. Body Slam takes out Dratini. In comes Tepig. Haven't seen a Tepig at all. Aggressive swap into Bidoof. Is this like a flame charge? It is. Oh, knocks out. Yikes. Gonna come with Vulpix. Maybe you shield all and farm all the way down. I kind of like this, especially if it's a Bronzor. If they're running Tepig, though, are they actually going to be running a Bronzor? Probably not. It's a Stunky. Oh, man. Has back-to-back Weather Balls. Weather Ball is going to really chunk this Stunky. It's going to do a ton of damage. Probably won't quite one-shot, but it'll be maybe put in the red. Boom! And a quick swap into Igglybuff to finish things off. Hashtag buff Igglybuff. Niantic. Just kidding. I don't want to invest in an Igglybuff myself. That's why I just rely on Aqua for the content. Igglybuff versus Shrew. Pretty neutral here. Swaps into Bidoof. Bidoof going to absorb the Night Slash. Does just under half health. This is kind of awkward. Okay, just going to fully sack the Bidoof this game. Feels like it might not be as useful as his other two Pokemon. I'm going to wait out the timer and then maybe come in with Vulpix. And if they're not quick to react, it's going to be bye-bye Sandshrew. Okay, they took one Ember. But you can get this off. You can probably shield and then go into your Igglybuff. Shield and go into Igglybuff, I think, is the play. Build up some energy first. Oh, okay. Gonna double shield and farm down. This makes sense as well. Gets the farm down. Has a good amount of energy. There's no way Shrew comes back in, so we get to see what's in back and go from there. Is it Bronzor? It is Seal. But this energy lead is really useful here. Because Body Slam's gonna chunk, gonna get off another Body Slam, and then it's all up to Iggly. But Iggly's gonna have to eat a move, which it's not gonna appreciate. So this game is not over. This game is not over. Icy Wind. Ooh. Oh, the opponent gives him extra farm and goes for the Wild Charge to make sure it's enough. Igglybuff. Making opponent's top of left. Boom. Takes out the Seal. Very nicely done. Next battle. Who dares to challenge the Igglybuff Bidoof core? Another Ducklet. Ducklet was kind of awkward last time. But switch the Iggly into the lead, which handles it better. Last time it was Vulpix lead. Body Slam chunks. Will we see a shield come up? Let's see. We will. And gets the shield correct. So really nice there. In comes Stunky. Can Igglybuff get to 2? I think it will get to 2 Body Slams before going down. Gets the first shield and gets off a second Body Slam. You can quick swap into Bidoof here if you want. I'll go do Vulpix instead. I guess that makes sense. You shield, you Ember down. Bite is so slow. Stunky's only going to get to 1 move here. Those bites chunk though, dude. Those bites chunk. Is it going to be Bronzor? Oh, nice catch. However, this is the move he would have thrown anyway at the Vulpix, so doesn't really do much. Oh, they get the farm down. This is a little scary now. This is a little scary now. Because Vulpix might get to 2 moves here, but he does have the catch opportunity with Igglybuff. What's Aqua going to do? Goes for the farm down, gets the farm down. Easy peasy. Lemon. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Could you imagine? Easy peasy. Lemon. Oh, no. He's about to get Brave Birded. Igglybuff into Wooper. Igglybuff seems to do pretty well in like the neutral matchups. Probably just has a bit of a higher stat product. Not to the same extent as a Bronzor or a Wynot would, but a little bit bulkier than some of these other meta picks. Shiny Wooper. Spamming off moons. By the way, I don't know if this question will make sense, but nice catch. Is there any particular reason why Bronzor in particular, like, has such a high stat product at its such a low CP? Like, I know it has something to do with the fact that it's powered up so high. Like, its max CP probably isn't a ton higher than that 500 limit. I don't know what it is exactly, but like in the main series, is there a reason why Bronzor in particular would be a Pokemon that's like so dang bulky? Because it's not like Bronzong is that bulky. Like, Bronzong is pretty bulky for Great League. I guess pretty bulky for Ultra League, but it's not like insane bulk. Bronzor is like insane bulk for Little Cup. So let me know if that question makes sense. If it doesn't, be like, Rise, you crazy. If you do get what I'm saying, be like, Rise, I get what you're saying. Shiny Wooper. Gonna throw the body slam here. Can Igglybuff get to the move? It can. And Igglybuff singing a song, singing a lullaby as it slams the Wooper back to its Pokeball. King Sky Angel, the next opponent. I think we got like 2 more battles here. Let's see if Aqua can close it out on a strong note. Bite a Grimer. Going for the body slam. It doesn't look like Vulpix will get to a second move, so let's see if he decides to swap out or to stay in. Gonna swap out into Iggly. Feint attacks resisted. Grimer gonna get to 1 move. I think he probably just shield. Crunch would do a lot here. It's a Sludge Bomb. Wow. Would do even more. Oh no. Opponent, bro. What are you doing? Are you double weak to the Iggly? Wild Charge. Get shielded. I think you just shield again, right? Just shield again. You are going to be like super debuffed here, which is kind of unfortunate. 4 times defense debuffed and 1 times attack debuffed. Super debuffed Iggly against Seal. Yeah, like, Seal isn't great against Iggly either, but I think it's a better response than Drifloon. I think Seal would have been better than the Drifloon there. And in comes Bidoof. Should be able to tank a move, no problem. And get to a move of his own. Just got to be worried of the catch. Or not. Just throw this right away. The back Pokemon's really low, right? It's the Grimer. Yeah, Grimer's really low. And it takes him 2 light years to actually get to another Sludge Bomb there. 2100 on the dot. And another battle, which I believe might be the last one of the video. Igglybuff into Bronzor. Nobody likes you, Bronzor. I'm sorry, that might be a little bit rude. A little bit much. But Bronzor, you got to admit, kind of annoying in the Little Cup. Wild Charge lands. Quick swap into Vulpix. And gonna take the move. Psyshock does a good chunk. Oh, they're staying. What the heck? A bit of a misplay, perhaps, from the opponent here. Aqua, nice awareness, throws on CMP. Bronzor gonna have to shield to get off this second move. And we're gonna let it go. And this will set up a really nice farm down for whatever Aqua wants to come in with. I could see maybe Igglybuff. No, gonna farm down with Bidoof. Gets a little bit more farm with these tackles as opposed to feint attacks. And it's Cottony. Shadow Ball. Going to threaten the Cottony. Okay, gets the final shield. Gonna swap in Igglybuff. Oh, nice patience. Goes for the wild charge, and this is going to come down to whether Bidoof can get to the Shadow Ball. Boom! Against Cottony. Superpower is not going to do it. Has to commit to the Shadow Ball here, and Cottony has a lot of energy. Does Cottony get to a Seed Bomb? Or can Bidoof get there first? It's a race to the charge move. Bidoof! Throw in the Shadow Ball. Boom! Knocks out Cottony. Gets the perfect screenshot. PvP game, 10 out of 10. Screenshot game, 10 out of 10. Spice game, 10 out of 10. Hakwa with the 30 for 30 submission. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. They help out the YouTube algorithm, and we're slowly approaching that 40,000 subscriber mark. So help me on that journey. I know if I look at YouTube analytics, a lot of the viewers that watch my videos are unsubscribed. So you might be watching my videos on a regular basis and not even realize you haven't subscribed yet. So feel free to hit that button. And I very much hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.